Welcome back. Today we're gonna try to make a quick end of summer treat. I love s'mores, but it's hardly made when it's hot out all the time to have a fire. It's just not like my childhood growing up where we did s'mores and fires all summer long. But I found this recipe for s'mores bars. It's kind of like Rice Krispie treats, but you're using golden graham cereal instead, and you add in chocolate chips. So thought we would give this a try and get it made. I'm gonna cut the recipe in half. I just didn't want to make a ton. I mean, I have the girls coming over tonight, so it's meant to be like a sweet treat for us to enjoy, but I didn't want an overabundance because we have other things, which I'll show the treats later on. I'm gonna start by getting the dish ready and parchment paper, so that's just easier, and then we'll get to melting the butter and all that stuff. This should be really quick, really easy, but I just thought I'd take you along with me while I do it. Ready, but what I'm gonna do is actually measure out this stuff ahead of time because this is gonna move kind of quick as we go. I'm sorry, I don't think it recorded, but I measured out half of 3/4 cup chocolate chips. We're gonna do the same thing with the cereal and marshmallows here in a second. And then we're going to measure out 1, 2. So for this, we're just gonna mix it up. These are to go on top at the end. All right, we're gonna move to the stove for the next step. I have 2.5 tablespoons of butter in here, so we're gonna melt this down. And then I'll add in the marshmallows here in a second. Pretty much melted down, so we're gonna get ready to add these in. And again, I'm cutting this in half. I will link the full recipe down below. So we're gonna stir this until it gets nice and smooth, and then we'll take it away from the heat in a minute. And I'm really thankful for these pans because these are so non-stick. We're so close. I'm gonna move you. All right, and now we're gonna add these in and mix. Well coated, and then we're going to add our topping on it in a second. Quickly do this and then move it out. I said not to stir too much because you don't want the chocolate to necessarily melt in. You know, I think I just realized I did this wrong. Anyway. Follow the directions, people, because I obviously didn't. Since I flubbed up, then we're just gonna press these in, make sure they stay put. These need to sit for 2 hours to cool fully, and then we'll cut them, so that won't be for a while. I'm gonna take a quick break, clean up the mess I just made, and then I think we're gonna work on the margaritas. The second thing I wanted to make up was these virgin margaritas that we've made for a mocktail, and I've never done it in a batch. I've always done it individual glasses, but I just wanted to prep it up and make it easier for us. So you need watermelon juice, agave. I'm pretty sure I had golden last time and I think it tasted better, but we're gonna use what I have. And then lime juice. I also have a couple limes over here that we'll slice up to use for later, because we'll rim our glasses with salt and we can put a lime wedge on the edge. And I'm trying to make it work with what I got. Just enough. Definitely a little full, so I'm gonna pour some into here. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is slice some limes. So the reason we're doing these is because we're actually gonna do Chipotle for dinner, because we all love Mexican, so it just made sense to do some margs. And then I'll probably do more wedges just for rubbing the rims. I will catch up with you a little bit later once these are ready to be cut, and then when we set up any of the other food. To avoid making a huge mess, let's do it on the cutting board. I love this cutting board. Sticky, 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 sticky. Set up all the snacks. We got some of the s'more bars, some Oreos. We'll make some popcorn, peanut M&Ms, these mini Starbursts, and the Dots Chex Mix that I love so much. Over here I have our margarita glasses. I put some salt in the dish. We'll get out the limes and then the drink when they get here. Basically, we're having a movie night in. But I just thought I'd take you along while I made some of the treats for this and kind of set up. They're going to be here soon, and I just want to wrap the video up before they get here. So hope you enjoyed coming along. As always, I hope everyone had a blessed day.